Hi guys, Cindy over at paper.old.new. I finally started one. Oh, of course that's not going to be. Was that 7 7/8? Maybe a little. I have taken apart a little golden book. I picked this one. I don't know if I mentioned in one of my other videos the Pixie and Dixie one that I had gotten. I flipped it open and I was going to start it because it was missing the little golden tape. So all I had to do was pull the staples. It was also missing its back page. So I chose this one. I am doing Mickey Mouse and the Mouseketeers Ghost Town Adventure. I thought this would be fun considering we're going into fall. And Halloween's coming up. So I got the signatures out. I was just measuring the height. And I think I'm going to try and do the spine extension I've seen done. I just got to cut that slit in the paper there. So, yeah, I've started, guys. I'm excited. And the reason I've started, one of the reasons I've started is because you saw that I ordered that chipboard in the one video. I also got my Tyvek envelopes. I ordered a box of 100 of them. And I figure, even though they're only 6x9, but I mean, they should last me. Because, like, this book that I'm doing is, like, 7 and something. So, obviously, I can't cut the strip this way. But I can turn it, cut a strip this way that I can get on to that spine. So, I should be able to make 6x9 work for just about anything. I mean, obviously, if I get some of the bigger books that I've taken the covers apart. But when I get those, then I'll order some bigger envelopes. Or some bigger sheets or something. So anyway, those came in the mail and I was excited because I was like, now I have my spine reinforcement material and I can get going. I do have a haul for you today. It's Thrifty Thursday and I wandered into a few discount stores. You guys ever been to an Ollie's bargain outlet and Dollar Tree? I was also in Hobby Lobby, but that was because I don't know if you guys remember those little I don't remember what I did with them. I'd show them to you again. The little box of medallions that you're supposed to put the photos in that I said I was going to try and do UV resin. So I ran into Hobby Lobby and got a thing of UV resin. And then my daughter has a lamp because she does it. And the jewelry shop brand was half off. So I bought these little cards. I don't know if you can see those mini playing cards. That I thought would look really cool if you put one in the medallion or two or something in the medallion and then did the UV resin over. But I've got a ton of those medallions to work with and I figured I'd try UV resining them. So I got that at Hobby Lobby. That's really all I got in there. But at Ollie's and the dollar store, I got some stuff. So Ollie's has all kind of stuff. They had this. This is a quilt coloring book. I know. But whenever I find, now that I've found a topic for, some journals, I'm looking for stuff that will go in those journals. So this is for the quilting journal. And, it's geometric shapes. I can use it for anything. But I figured I'd put a couple pages in, especially the ones that look obviously like that looks like a quilt. This one, I don't know, that kind of looks like a quilt. But there are some that you could look at them and go, that's not really a quilt. Like, I don't know, doesn't necessarily have to be a quilt. Looks like flowers against a fence. So, so I can use it for anything. But I thought that would be really neat to be able to stick these into a quilting journal. And then there's little versions of the quilting squares over here on the other page that you could cut out and use as cards. I forgot. I ordered some scissors. A set of Fisker's scissors that were on sale at Amazon because I had a little bit of money left over from a gift card. And they had, in this particular set, it had a stamp edge. I was excited to get that. So, and I tested it, and it looks like a stamp. So, yeah, I was excited to get those too. So yeah, I could cut these out and make giant stamps out of them. But I liked this book. And Ollie's has these coloring books. I mean, you go in the store these days, these coloring books have gotten really expensive. I mean, some of them are like $12. you know, kind of like magazines and whatnot. Let's see if I can find an original price on this one. Yeah, here. Okay. $9.95 if you were to buy this at like a Walmart or something. Ollie's was selling it for $1.99. So there you go. Kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? All right. The other thing I found was these. These again they have some coloring. And they show you somebody else's version of the coloring and the colors that they used. There's some pages that can be used for journaling. There's quotes. There's these different little to-do activities that tell you how to do, like this one tells you how to make that tree. Well, make these leaves and then make that tree-looking arrangement. But there's all these. Here's something about working with watercolors. These are actually on cardstock, rather than just being on coloring book paper. So yeah, I thought these were kind of cool. And there's, look at the mushrooms. I love the mushrooms. This one's on cardstock. Some of them are on cardstock. Then there's this one, which also has one that shows you how somebody else did it and what colors they used. But they're called Do Magazine. Or they're made by Do Magazine. I don't know. D-O. And it's coloring. The magazine is, again, $10. Ollie's was selling it for $1.99. And I got a couple of issues that they had. And I just thought it's for like coloring, tangle, craft, doodle. Look at him. I'm not sure what he is. I don't know what. He's got short ears. A squirrel, maybe? Maybe that's supposed to be a bushy tail behind him. If you color it right. Can't really tell. There's a sugar skull. You know. So, yeah. I just thought these were really neat. And I got 3 of them. So, there's that one that's kind of, I don't want to say generic, but it's, you know, flowers and all kind of stuff. This one is kind of summer. Oh, this one had lettering in it. Like, see, aren't those letters cool? And it kind of gives you a step-by-step on if you wanted to draw your own. And you could make, you know, your own versions of these letters. So there's a D and an A. And then, yeah. So I thought that was kind of neat. For those of us who are, well, I shouldn't say us. For those people who are industrious enough to, I'll get out of my own way in a minute, to do hand lettering. I thought these were really cool. So, and then look at these little cards, just little journaling cards. I'd have to back them because, of course, they're on the back of this lettering article. But yeah, I thought these were cute. Sweet tea, fruit infused water, cool frappe, and strawberry daiquiri. There you go. And then, you know, so there's all kinds of cool. Oh, that's the other thing. They talk about you make these things and then you frame them. Oh, here's something with, what is this? An ink stamper, rubbing alcohol, ink stamper and pads. So alcohol inks, I guess. Multiple colors of alcohol ink. So, I don't know what's going on here, but it looks like fun. I think they're doing that to a tile. But I'm wondering if you could do this to, like, I have a ton of photo paper and no photo printer anymore. I'm wondering, they turn out really pretty. Look. So, I wonder if you could do this, I mean, as tiles, they're really pretty. And then I guess they're using them as coasters. I guess you could put pads on the bottom of them. And then, yeah, so all this, I love the flip-flops. Oh, look, there's the, and these are perforated. And there's nothing on the back of them. But there's the tea and the water and the frappe and the daiquiri. They're not labeled, but that's fun. So yeah, they give you all these kind of ideas. And they give you information on how to do some of this stuff. So I thought that was kind of cool. And then this one is, well, I'm assuming Christmas related. There's Mittens, Dreaming of a White Christmas, Bells. Ooh, this one's got to punch out to make a box of some kind. There's a wreath. These are... Oh! You can trace these letters. They put them in here specifically. Try tracing these letters and embellishments for your own envelopes and cards. So they have all the letters, and then they've got these little swirly embellishments down here that they invite you to trace. I'm going to assume that this is someone else traced. So yeah, lots of cool ideas and coloring pages, and look at that. These punch out. Guys, it's a whole thing of tags. And I think they punch out. Well, they punch out in a square, and then I guess you have to cut them if you want them the rest of the way. Ornaments, snowflake. I mean, look at those. A peacock. I don't know what that has to do with Christmas. But yeah, so these are normally $10, and they were selling them for $1.99. So I got these 3 issues. I think it was the only 3 issues. No, they had more than 3. I chose these 3. I was like, I'm not going to buy them all. But I thought those were really neat. Then, since I started taking apart that Mickey Mouse thing, I was like, I can put Halloween stuff in there. It is about a ghost town. So probably Halloween and, you know, a little bit of cowboy stuff maybe. I don't know. I thought this was kind of neat. Paper. Or cutouts or, you know, whatever. Ooh, he's a little scary. But for Halloween themed, or he's actually kind of cute. Whatever. I thought this would be a good ad. Look, there's a cat. So black cat, skull mask. There's just some black cats with skeletons. I mean, the cat skeleton. So yeah, I thought this would be neat for additions to a Halloween journal. And I may color them or not. I don't know. Some of them look like they would be fun to color. Look at him. So, yeah, I got this. I thought the little skeletons were cute. And I even cut these ones out and stick them in. And look, there's 2 versions. There's the paper. Oh, there's some color pages in the front here. Anyway, I thought these guys were cute too. So, good for Halloween. I've been seeing all this stuff about glue books. This is not a book I bought to read or use for anything other than I'm going to cover up all the pages. These are nice, sturdy pages, nice and thick. And I thought that they would withstand me gluing things that I like to them. So this is going to be my own personal glue book. That's the reason I bought it. It was only $1.49. And I figured, you know, something nice and cheap if I'm just going to cover it in paper. And then this. Remember when I came back from the last haul, I went to Five Below and I got those books that were wrapped in cellophane because I liked the front cover pictures and I was hoping there were illustrations on the inside. There weren't any. So I found this at Ollie's and see the pretty illustrations. Well, I wasn't going to be fooled again, and this wasn't wrapped in cellophane, so I opened it. Boring, right? Okay, wait. All I'm going to be able to find is words and blank pages. I swear there's cool stuff in here. Look. They're illustrated. And they tell you what they are. But there's tons of them. And then there's even big scenes of... This is a gardening book. So... Oh, here's... Look at the little bitty ones. I didn't see these. The little bitty, that's like a... Whatever this is. Vine, peach, cucumber melon. Okay. I guess... I don't know. One's its nickname. This one's a climbing tomato. See, they're all little tomatoes and then the tomato bushes. Beans. I mean, this one had the illustrations I've been looking for. Look, this one even has blueberry muffins in it. Are you guys being able to see this? I feel like I should be lifting up because these pictures aren't huge, but they take up the top quarter of the page. Anyway, and then I was trying to find one of... There's tons of them. I was like, I can fussy cut forever. This will be so nice. I was really hoping to find something with illustrated botanicals of some sort in it. I love those Edith Holden books that you guys all find. I can't find that anywhere. But they have like this. Now this one's split. I think a lot of them are, but you could take portions of it. I think that's so pretty. A whole garden. Look. See, these ones aren't. I just think they're so pretty. Look at that. That's a vegetable garden. Flowers, trees. I am not a green thumb person. I would never be able to do this. Not to mention the fact I don't think I have the patience or the, drive to weed and do all that sort of thing. I would have to have a gardener. If I couldn't have a gardener, I couldn't have a garden. But, so I finally found one that, it says it's a $45 book, according to this, US $45. Ollie's was selling it for $7. And I loved the illustrations, so I bought it. You know what else Ollie's had a bunch of? They had a bunch of Susan Branch stuff. The problem is they were all journals, so they didn't have all the cool Susan Branch illustrations that you like, which is the reason I love her, is all the little illustrations and stuff. They didn't have anything in this, so I didn't buy them. That was kind of disappointing. Okay, then I wandered off. Then we went to the dollar store. Dollar store is just trouble. Although they're going to have to rename it soon because it's not a dollar store anymore. It's a $1.25 store. So, yeah. How about that? And you think, well, a quarter isn't a lot, but in the grand scheme of things, it's 25%. Okay. So I got these. These are just placemats. I love using these plastic placemats. First of all, it's a nice pop of color, but I'm not using them for videos. I bought them as protective mats for gluing and doing inking and things like that. So they're going to get dirty. So even though I like the images, I bought ones that I like. They're going to get all messed up. That's what I bought them for. And at the Dollar Tree, I figured, I'd rather pay $1 for them than go to one of these stores like a kitchen store or something and pay $5 or $10 for like really good ones that I'm just going to mess up. So I got a stack of these so that I have glue mats and I don't have to run out and buy any for a while. Okay, so the other thing I did was, just as you walk in the door at the Dollar Tree right now, of course, they have all the Halloween stuff. That's not it. Where is it? I want to show you the Halloween stuff first. So, let's see. Here we go. So I got some stickers. I got some ghosts. I usually try, if I like them and I think I might use them in a couple of places, or if I'm thinking of making two Halloween journals, maybe. I don't know. So I got those ones, and I got these. Depending on whether you want it to be a cutesy Halloween or a more, I don't know, creepy. I thought these were kind of neat. They're kind of foil, kind of Victorian-ish. There's a blackbird and this sign says Hocus Pocus and then Spooktacular. So I just thought those were kind of fun. I did not get two of those. I thought these were fun. They say DIY stickers, but I don't know. They're wooden and then decorated. So they're wooden die cut. They're wooden cutouts. But they're thin enough that you could stick them on a journal or in a journal or whatever. So I got those. I also got, these. These are fun. I'm going to open these because I want to look at them outside the cellophane. Or acetate, actually. Starting to love this collection of acetate I'm developing. So, yeah, I got these. Now, these I will cut apart because unless I have a reason for that rounded shape. Sorry, I have it standing up so you can't see it. Unless I have a reason for this rounded shape on the page, I will probably cut these into individual pieces so that you've got a gravestone and a couple ghosts like that. These are cupcake wrappers. So you put them together like that and stick them around a cupcake. But yeah, I just thought they were really cute. And there are, how many? There's 12 of them in here. So 12 times 3 gravestones. That's 36 little ghosty pears and gravestones that I can mess with. And And I don't have to do the same thing. Oh, I just noticed these in the middle. Those are bats. I didn't even notice that. Those are bats. So, yeah. So I can cut these all different kinds of ways. I can experiment with them. So that'll be fun. And then I got these. These are rub ones. I haven't done any rub ones on paper. So I have to see how that goes. Maybe cardstock will be better. I don't know. But I thought these were fun. I was kind of hoping they were stickers because I don't have a lot of experience with rub ones, but I'm not thinking that they're all that difficult. So I got these. I think I got some others, but we'll unbury them in the other bag. Okay, so we got that. That was out of the way. Let's. Oh, I did get this. So I got it in 3 colors. This, it's netting, it's mesh. So let's see if I can pull one out of here, and it's mesh. So it's orange mesh with all that sprinkly white, whatever that is on it. I'm assuming they splotched it with, I don't even know what they splotched it with. I shouldn't even try to hazard a guess. But I got it in orange and purple and black to do, because actually I think that's all the colors that came in. And it is 6 inches long, and there's 3 yards of it. So I have those to, you know, decorate up some journals and futz with to see what I can come up with to make out of that. Once again, I'm adding to the pile of stuff. Let me see. I keep pulling stuff out of here. I want to make sure I got all the Halloween stuff, and I think I did. All right. So I have playing cards. Don't get me wrong. But these were larger sized. These are almost postcard size. So I thought these would be fun to alter. They're very... Oh, this one's taped. Okay. Seriously? It's taped good too. Wait, I need a pair of regular scissors. Now that I have all those pattern scissors in there, they've taken over my scissor container. Okay, let's see. Oh, this box is a mess. I can't get anything out of it. It's just tearing. Okay, so they're regular old cards, and they don't have, but they don't feel real shiny, and they feel kind of cheap, just like cardstock. I mean, they're not like anything special. So I thought these would be fun to alter. And of course you could, you know, although I will say the speckle doesn't show up on there, and you can barely see the orange, but, you know, maybe with a different color or with something under it or doubled up, you know, whatever. I'll experiment with it. Oh, look, 2 different jokers. I also have the thought, like I said, I bought that old board game for $1, and I want to do some game journals. So I'm sure some cards will end up in those. So plenty of uses for these. And I mean, they were $1, and I don't have any this size. I've seen the even bigger ones, the ones that are like this big, like a page. They're like 8.5 by 11 size playing cards, or probably not 8.5 by 11, probably more like, let me see, maybe more like 6 by 9. Yeah. But I've seen some of those, and I thought about getting some of those. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. Okay. Now, next thing I did was buy some more of this that I don't need. But they had such pretty ones. Look, this and this I thought looked really cute together. This was the only one of this blue gingham that they had left. And then this little yellow flower with the blue accent flowers. I just thought that was so cute. And look, that goes so nice together. I hate the glare. Sorry about that, guys. So I got those. And then I got this one, which is kind of burlap with rope. And then I got this one, which looks like crocheted lace. Now, of course, not vintage, but just something to use. Oh, and then for flower centers. So I didn't really think about it, but so I got pearls. Like when you're making all the little flowers that we were talking about making, all those bags of flowers that I got from, that you saw in the other haul video. And we were talking about layering them, and then they would need centers, depending on how big they are and how big of a center they need. So I got these little pearls, and then I got a bunch of gemstones. So I got green and blue and pink and yellow. Well, that doesn't even look pink on camera. I don't know. Pink and yellow. I thought those would be good flower centers. Colors, I mean. So those, and then look at these. I didn't even know the dollar store had scarves. And these are nice and thin. So again, I'm wondering what happens if I put Mod Podge on this. Is it going to be nice and transparent? But I thought this was nice with the flowers and the butterfly. I got 2 of these. I got that one, and then I got this one. Guys, look at this with the bicycles. With the little basket of flowers on the front. Isn't that cute? I know for a fact that some of these little bikes are going in my Paris journals. So there's that. But yeah, so I got those. The Dollar Tree is fun, isn't it? Even if it isn't $1 anymore. Okay. Sorry about all the bag crinkling. Okay, and then last, it seems like this is going to be kind of a short haul. Make sure I'm not missing anything. I think that's about it. Except for these butterflies that you see right here. There are 33 butterflies in each one of these. There's a pink set. There's this bluish greenish set. And they have gold foil on them as an accent. And then there's the orangey brown set. I love these. I saw them and I went, oh, that's a lot of butterflies. And it looks like the big ones. There's 2 of the big ones and a couple of this medium-sized one. There's some moths in here. I just thought these were so pretty, guys. I mean, look at that. These are at Dollar Tree. Is where I got them. So if you like them, maybe your Dollar Tree has them too. Anyway, okay, so that'll do it for this one. I think that I am all done. You've seen all my goodies from this trip. And I will see you in the next video. If you've been enjoying these hauls, go ahead and subscribe to paper.old.new. And don't forget, if you do like these haul videos, don't forget to go over to Turquoise Dreaming and check out her list. Or you can click the hashtag Thrifty Thursday and it will take you to a ton of videos. There's a ton of them on the page. So yeah, people are finding all kinds of cool stuff. So head on over there and check it out and see what everybody's finding and what kind of ideas they have. And enjoy. So I will talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.